Welcome to the Relationship Room, where we unpack the realities of love, communication, and connection, one honest conversation at a time. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Grace. Today, we're diving into something that's been talked about for centuries, yet still misunderstood: understanding men and women's world.
You know, Grace, I often say men and women may live in the same world, but we don't always see it the same way. Our emotional lenses, expectations, and expressions of love can be so different that we sometimes end up frustrated thinking the other person just doesn't care.
Exactly. And the truth is, they do care, but they often express it differently. According to Dr. John Gray, author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, men and women have very distinct emotional needs. Men often feel fulfilled when they are trusted, appreciated, and needed, while women feel fulfilled when they are heard, cherished, and understood.
Yes, that's spot on. Many times when a man withdraws, it's not rejection, it's reflection. Men are wired to process internally before expressing emotionally. It's like he needs to fix things inside before coming back to communicate. But women, on the other hand, often process by talking. So when she's speaking, she's not necessarily asking for a solution, she's asking for presence.
And that's where the misunderstanding begins. Because while she's reaching for connection, he may be retreating for clarity, both trying to protect the relationship in their own ways. The problem isn't that we're different, it's that we expect sameness. As Dr. Deborah Tannen, a sociolinguist, once said, communication between men and women is like cross-cultural communication. Same words, different meanings.
That's brilliant. And if we approached relationships like a cross-cultural exchange with curiosity instead of criticism, we'd understand so much more. Men often show love through actions, fixing something, providing, or showing up, while women often show love through expression, words, affection, and nurturing presence. Neither is wrong, they're just different dialects of love.
Exactly. And it's important to learn your partner's language. Because understanding doesn't mean changing who you are, it means translating your love in a way your partner understands. When a man says, "I'll handle it," that's his version of saying, "I care about you." When a woman says, "Let's talk," that's her version of saying, "I want to connect with you."
I love that. So real understanding comes when we stop listening just to reply and start listening to relate. Because relationships thrive not when we think alike, but when we think together.
So true. And understanding isn't built overnight. It grows through patience, empathy, and curiosity. We need to start asking better questions like, "Help me understand what you mean," instead of saying, "You're overreacting." That single shift can change the entire emotional climate of a relationship.
Beautifully said, Grace. Because at the end of the day, love doesn't demand sameness, it demands understanding. And the moment we accept that men and women operate differently, but love deeply in their own ways, we begin to build bridges instead of walls.
So whether you're dating, married, or single, keep studying the art of understanding. Because when you truly understand, love becomes less of a fight and more of a friendship.
That's it for today's episode of The Relationship Room. Next time, we'll be diving into communication, how to speak so your partner feels heard. You don't want to miss that.
Before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below, tell us what you learned today, if you're enjoying the show, and what topics you'd love us to discuss next.
Until next time, keep loving, keep learning, and keep talking.